Hello there and welcome back to the channel. In this video, let's do a recap of Season 30 of Arena in Nier Reincarnation. First of all, I can't believe that it's been 30 seasons because I've played every single one of them, and that's a lot. And what is our login day at? Like 800 days or something like that? This is crazy, you know? I've been at it since day one, been going hard for years, and only recently been just kind of chilling a little bit more. Now, this is my second season that I just kind of phoned it in on the last day only. It really didn't climb. In fact, on the last day, I was still in somewhere in the top 500 and had to gain several hundred ranks. And within the last 2 hours, climbed up to the top 5. And our bracket was insane. I was curious if the other brackets even existed, because I saw Lissy, Ciro, Pete, you know, like the list goes on and on. I just saw everyone in this bracket. So our bracket was crazy. It was just like a showdown. I'm glad I played it. And of course, this is post Sarafa Gate, which I talked about in a previous video. And I was really nervous about how it would go, especially because I haven't been playing a lot. I was kind of like approaching it with some insecurity and just doing my best because I have not been pulling on recent units. I did not pull for Divine Yuri. I didn't pull for Abyss Saryu. I didn't pull for DQ Marie, all of whom are great, like standalone, DPS units that can take advantage of that new crazy haste karma. So all I really have is Mech Gale, who is top tier, and oh my god, is she MVP. And then Fest Fio I'm using, because they can kind of double dip on the dark damage buff. All right, so as always, we're gonna look at my final climb, the final 15 minutes, edited down here, and we're gonna come in hot with a couple losses against Big Lissy, who is probably the most hardcore player, especially for Arena. Well, all game modes, really. And so I'm trying my short cooldown version, and it's coin toss, because Lissy is built the same way, also has a scary Gale, and 2 units that can cool down fast, where I'm bringing Yuri. And that... Oh, look how close that one was. Look how close it was! So I should have just tried again with this team. But, like I said, the next one is also a fail, but I'm glad I did it, because you saw my team there. Let's look at this. This is a team I used to use a lot. And whenever I see a team, except for this season, apparently, whenever I would see someone bold enough to not have Yuri, then this team that you're seeing here is a guaranteed win. Because that Lars is built for max cooldown and his weapon is 1414, and he does enough damage to sink anyone that doesn't have Yuri's damage reduction. Most likely Priet is going to take someone out. You know, she snipes very easily. And then Udeal will distract the AAs or anything else that might happen, but usually this Lars will cool down before anyone, even with that Udeal character skill. This is an important point, because this can really illustrate just how different it is now that we have 30% haste. Let's see how it goes this time. All right, the usual strat. Priet did a 1-hit to my detriment. And look at that. Lissy got all 6 skills in before Lars even got his first one. And I am a dead duck in the water here. And I didn't want to give up. And so I came back to the other team that I started with. Short cooldowns on Theo and Gale.
To beg for your life.
And look at that. I even got countered. I couldn't even snipe. And earlier fighting Lissy, I got countered like 3 times in a row. Oh man, do I hate when that happens. But look, it's all a coin toss. And Yuri's damage reduction really came through for me too. Kind of saved my neck and gave me just enough leeway to scrape the win there. So I have a feeling once we get more of these units, we're going back to coin toss meta. All right, what do we have here?
Prepared to beg for your life.
Same team versus a tank team. And this might also be a loss, and I'm glad, again, even though it's a loss, I'm glad it's in here. because I was kind of poo-pooing Lavanya since his counter gimmick is dead in the water now. But look at this. This Lavanya really tripped me up, so kudos to you. I missed it. I can't remember what player this was, but I'm sure you saw it. And that Lavanya, and look, they're all alive, and I got skills coming at me, like EX skills. So, didn't know what the team was. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's still not going to be enough. Yuri's going to take me down. Wait, did I clutch this one? Oh, no, she's going to kill me there. Now that I know the team, I can easily just come in with a Summer Wife tank team, right?
Run if you can.
So yeah, that's my surefire way to counter a full tank team.
Do not waste my time.
Then you can get rid of the scary other tank characters there. And oh, that Lavanya I think has a secondary provoke. I was really confused. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought I used Summer Wife. Why is he still taking my hits there?
Nice shot.
But it was enough. Look, my two girls here, they have full HP. So slow, but works. Later, I built this. Okay, I'm up against a Saiyan here. It was recently gonna come into their own. And yeah, so I have no Yuri protection, but I know I'm coming up one of these hybrids. I'm up against one of these hybrids. That can be pretty tricky, but with just a wife in Yuri's place, and then I can, you know, I have a powerful sniper and fast skills, 2 powerful turrets. I know I'm good to go. All right, so that's an effective team in today's meta.
Prepared to beg for your life.
Oh, another counter. Brutal. Okay, we have a 2 DPS, 2 standalone DPS Yuri team, which can be really tricky. My team is really similar, and one of my turrets is a sniper. So it gives me a little bit of the edge, but yeah, they are putting up quite a fight there. Okay. All right. I'm not so familiar with this player. What do we have? Yet again. Now, this is the team I saw the most, and I have my own version of this built too. So it's Mech Gale with Summer Yuri and Celeb Udeal. And I saw this team over and over again, and I actually struggled against it too. But you see, I brought the same wife team, and I don't think this was a win. It didn't go through for me. So I think I came back with the same team that they're using. Yep. Just fight fire with fire, right?
Prepared to beg for
See if I got lucky. Nope. God, how did she live through that? Oh, there's a Yuri. That's why, probably. There were a lot of cases where I would do damage and just be baffled that I didn't kill. And yeah, as you're seeing, I had a lot of offense losses. Would have been better had it, you know, been like the way I used to play, where I'd play throughout the season. I'd hang out in the top 10, top 20 for most of the season, actually get to know the other players, study the builds, and then the weekend, you know, the several days leading up to the final rank. I think this was the final battle. Rice Eater, another hard hitter. Bracket just had everyone. I know it didn't have everyone, but felt like it.
Thanks.
In any case, I would study and practice and study and practice and be ready. I would be so ready, and then I would make sure nothing was going to interrupt my final 2 hours and just sit there and play and play and play. And you know, I did have some distractions this time. Played for last 50 minutes, I believe. And yep, so I got rank 9, clutched the top 10, which I'm fine with. And it's an interesting season. I think this is going to, smooth out a little more after, more of these units are released and, more units that I actually want to pull on. And I think we're heading back towards fast meta and coin toss meta. So again, I didn't play much, but pretty interesting. And I think everyone has a few units that they can give the 30% karma. So maybe it's not that big of a deal, but it sure did change a lot. And of course, I talked about it in my last video that, it's pretty messed up, but hey, we roll with the punches. We do what we can. In any case, those are my thoughts for Arena Season 30. Thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one.